Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I do hope that you enjoy the reading. So, I'm going to start with an Eloquy card. These readings will look very similar to my other readings. What you'll notice is that the questions are slightly different. What we're looking at is to see what is being activated during this Lion's Gate and what is falling away. So we will take a look. So please show me Gemini. Thank you. Yeah. Lovely. We have Eterna, Metamorphosis, Transcend, and Journey. So while I'm looking that up, I would like to invite you all to my Facebook events on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where I do 3 card pulls for people that come in live. All right. Eterna, she who becomes, rises light like a feather. No longer anchored to the ground, her lightness of being sorry, you're the first reading and I'm having a hard time talking. No longer anchored to the ground, her lightness of being creates a total metamorphosis of self. Even her hair is changing colors from fiery red to the intensity of light blue and white like the hottest part of the flame. Her passion to transcend to her next highest self is taking place. Her right hand is held in the Prithvi mudra to offset the fire element and increase the earth element. She knows she must maintain this balance if she is to continue evolving. This powerful mudra increases her sense of stability, which she needs as she floats off the earth. Her antenna-like stamen gathers information on deep sensory levels. Eterna may seem to be asleep, but she is focused on her journey at hand. This card indicates that you are at a moment of becoming, the being you have been working on. All the effort is coming together to send you soaring up to the next plane. The good news and the bad news is that there is always another level to achieve. Each subtle state of existence creates new challenges. Know that you have safely lived on your current plane, and all that you have learned by, and failed in, and powered through will be brought with you on your journey. The cranes who rise from the mist show the past is a source of strength for the future. Like the caterpillar who metamorphoses into a butterfly, it is time to try out your new wings. And the Prithvi mudra is probably demonstrated much better by someone who has flexible fingers. So let's look at what is falling away in the past. What is falling away? What is the recent past for my Geminis? What is falling away? What is the recent past? Between the lights flickering and things that I keep seeing outside the window, I'm sorry. Please show me. Thank you. We have the Emperor. Now, most of the time I feel like this is someone stepping into their power and taking control of their life, but for whatever reason I feel like this is stepping not away from control, but away from someone who is controlling. Almost like a patriarchal figure. What is being activated and what is in the present? What is being activated in the present for my Geminis? Thank you. We have the Four of Swords. So yeah, there's healing, there's some rest here taking place. What is the blockage? What is the blockage? The Empress. Interesting. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. What is the message from Spirit? What is, thank you. We have the Devil. So dealing with some fears here. Yeah, letting go of that control. What is the potential outcome? Thank you. The Hermit. Finding the path. This is a lot of study. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Don't be worried about all of the major arcana in this. Yes, it's 5 out of 6 cards, but the major arcana have been really coming into play for these particular readings. And since, you know, this is about being elevated, it's about rising to that next level. There is, of course, there's going to be fear and there's going to be difficulty. What is blocking you is your ability to receive and be gracious in your reception, and self-care and nurturing. And I can see that. So let's get into this Emperor. Please clarify the Emperor. Please clarify the Emperor. Please clarify the Emperor. Thank you. We have the Fool. Please clarify the Emperor. For some of you, you're feeling a little dumbfounded about something. The 5 of Cups and the Judgment card in reverse. So yeah, there's a what's those lights? The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's a real sense of not being clear whether this was the right decision or not. Right? It feels like a very, like I did something super foolish, but there is a sense of letting go of the regret attached to that, which is good. Let's look at this 4 of Swords. Please clarify what's being activated. What is the 4 of Swords here? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you. The Knight of Wands in the upright. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. So there is potentially an earth sign that you moved away from rather quickly, or that earth sign left rather quickly. And I mean, this is definitely an ending. This is a break. And this was all in divine timing. What's being activated is a need to see how nurturing yourself allows you to nurture others. There needs to be a gentleness. And again, this card talks a lot about healing. Please clarify the Empress. There also might feel like There's a lot to do right now. But if you physically need to step back from something, to deal with it, to heal from it, to meditate on it, the universe is nudging you to do exactly that. Please clarify the Empress. Thank you. We have the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. Thank you. The Five of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse. And the Chariot card in the upright. So again, this is a need to surrender control and allow work to come to you instead of being so proactive in it. Whether we're talking about work on, this is work on yourself. That's priority. And everything from there falls into a place. There's a need to release the mental and emotional entrapment and static. It's almost like going around and around and around and around in your head about conflicting feelings that you're having. So for me in particular in this deck, this Chariot card, you see he's standing on top of that platform there. He's completely trusting, entirely surrendered to those horses. They could take off and bolt, but he's trusting them. So for me, I mean, this is a card that can mean movement, but it's definitely victory, but there's a surrender to it, a faith that it's going to happen. So let's look at this Devil card. Please clarify the Devil as the message from Spirit. Please clarify the Devil as the message from Spirit. Please clarify the Devil as the message from Spirit. Is that Ace of Swords in reverse? And flew all the way back over here. Please clarify the Devil. The Nine of Wands in reverse. There's a sense here of like kind of reaching for the sword too quickly. And what I mean by that is being overly defensive with something. Could be a Capricorn, like I said, we have an Earth sign. We also have Virgo here. And the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in the upright again. Now we have, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card in reverse. So there's a need and this word is pointing down. There's a need to get grounded here and understand your realm of things. So what is a legitimate fear and what is not? Right? Right now there is like, it's almost this fear of being attacked. What's blocking you is being able to move into the more feminine, nurturing, receptive role. And your message from Spirit is a lot about integrating the two. But you've got to, I heard, let the truth stand for itself. And not be so bonded, so attached to this masculine energy of control and linear thinking, right? There's a sense of, if you get out of, like, we're talking about the Hierophant here, so this might be about a commitment, about traditional values. So we need to get out of that mindset and be more compassionate and having compassion in all things and not just in certain things. Now everybody has masculine and feminine energies, but there's a real fear here of letting go of some sort of control to the point that it's toxic. So let's look at the Hermit. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Knave of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So this is, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That is Capricorn for me in particular. This is adjusting to the new norm, recognizing what your feelings are, and maybe even walking away from some sort of emotional offer, like someone's apology, or there's a sense here of weighing a decision and walking away from it, and investing in yourself. And it could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because we do have Taurus here. We have Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. For those of you who are interested. Let's get a Mystical Shaman Oracle card. Thank you. We have the Sorcerer, number 48. This talks about having the correct motives. What is the final message from the spirit animals? What is the final message for Gemini from the spirit animals? We have number 17, which is an 8. Crow spirit, co-create with spirit. So I will read that one first. As you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shape what you experience? The universe works in perfect order. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with spirit, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you're right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor now. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation. No matter what area of your life you're concerned with now, what you hope for is on its way, for Spirit is your co-creation partner. And the Sorcerer. This is the source of dark power. The Sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. Sorry, I just saw a rather large yellow butterfly outside the window. When the Sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of the dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. The Medicine. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the Sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadow and let you step into the light. That's interesting. Now that I've read those, this outcome actually it looks a little different. I almost feel like you waffled in whether or not to make this apology, and then you do and walk away. Well, Gemini, that was your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button, and remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.